He was a TOT last year. So let me introduce them. And I've spotted out some points, how I did my superpower searching process with them. So this kid, Carson, he is 1999. So how old is he? When he joined me, he was 21 years old. So he's a dropout from college. I don't know if that's a trend in Singapore right now, but it definitely is a trend in Hong Kong right now. Some of the kids, they feel like they already built a business during their college years, so they decided to drop out. Because they don't feel like a certificate is going to validate me or going to bring me any good. So why don't I use the time to build my own stuff? So he was an ex-basketball player. He used to play basketball in Hong Kong, some of the amateur league. So he did a lot of part-time jobs because he was a guy who grew up in a not very comfortable family. So he needed to work his ass off to get money to pay for his own college, which he felt like he is not interested in at all. So he decided to save money, so he dropped out. So with these 3 characteristics, guess how I have helped him to go seek for his first market. I asked him to join basketball leagues. But instead of playing with the same age people, go play with the uncles. Why? Because first, you don't need practice. You go there, you already shine. Right? Secondly, uncles appreciate you so much. They feel like, wow, you're so lihai, and then you still play with us. So I tell him, like, you go play with uncles, you go play with those who are like, I tell them half of how good you are in basketball. Because if you go to play with the people at your standard, first you need to spend extra time to go practice. And then secondly, you have to try really hard in order to get a spotlight. But if you go play with people that is less as good as you are, then it's easy for you to get their attentions. And then they appreciate you to spend time playing with them too. But all the uncles, they are the professionals in their own field too. So that's why, first off, I asked him to go play basketball. So long story short, last year in November, I think end of October, he achieved 2 times MDRT already. So to a kid that is 23 years old, I think that's good enough, right? And then he told me like, Dailo, I want to like do a COT this year. I was like, you only have 1.5 months left. Do you know the reason why he wanted to achieve his COT? Because so that he would be able to break my record. Because my record previously was 24 years old COT, and then that was his last year, that was his last chance. So he was committed. I mean, he said like, I want to bring you home the title and then like the record. So what I told him to do is that then you take 2 weeks, you go out, play basketball, and then try to get more leads from there. And after that, I will tell you how to convert them. So that's how I do with my teammates, because I have to make them feel like going out there, I don't have to wear a suit, I don't have to dress professionally, I can first be myself. Because if I'm able to first be myself, I'm already attracting people. I'm already being authentic. I'm already speaking like true conversation, not sales pitch, but being myself, and that's how I get leads first. So that's Carson. So he ended up he's now the record holder in Manulife Hong Kong of becoming the youngest COT. But the year when he joined me, when he was 21, he was actually in Prudential. So he cannot finish a contract maintenance in Prudential. But the first year he joined me, he finished the MDRT, and then the second year he became a COT. So this is him. Secondly, Catherine. So she is one of our face of my team because she is an ex-Miss Hong Kong in 2020. So she ran the pageants competition in 2020, and then she was my client. So one time when I was reviewing her investment portfolio with her, I was asking her like, and then she told me like, Nick, I'm going to go for Miss Hong Kong. I was like, why? And then she said like, because my job is boring. Like I've been in marketing like for 4 years, 5 years. It's not challenging enough. I was like, okay, why don't put it like that? If you want to be challenging, you don't have to go out there, show your face, show your body to the whole world. I have a challenge job for you. Come work with me. So that's when she joined me in the end of 2020. And because she was ex-marketing, she knows every trend. She knows every functions on Instagram. She knows how to get people to like her posts. She knows all the tricks. So from day one, she has been actively sharing her beauty tips, how to be empowering young ladies, and then she's sharing like, as a lady, how you're able to invest yourself, how you're able to don't put your money in your boyfriend's pocket, and then like you have to like buy your own Louis Vuitton, you have to like buy your own apartments and those kind of things. But through her journey, sharing tips to young ladies, she attracts a lot of fans who vision to become her one day. So now she is leading a team of 7 ladies, all influencers on Instagrams, and all vision to become like, I want to be like Catherine. I want to like spend my own cash. I can go on vacation on my own, pay my own business suite, and then all those kind of things. And she is the only person in my team that never achieved MDRT and never achieved COT because she's a straight 2 years TOT. Yeah. So give her a round of applause. Can we record this? Yeah. And thirdly, Kenny, and he's here with us today. So he's the father of 3 kids, ex-prude agent, and also he's very good at numbers. I mean, like, so with these 3 settings, I asked him when he first came to me, he told me, Nick, I don't know anything about social media. I don't know anything about Instagram. So all he was posting was just food, his kids, his wife, and his dogs. And I told him like, okay, first off, delete all the posts. We'll do it all over again. So because of him having 3 kids, so his branding is very obvious. So he's going to plan for all the young parents. So with him being a father, him sharing how he's planning for his kids' education fund, how he's able to do budgeting for a household, how is he able to be a key man, so he has to cover himself with life insurance, with critical illness, so that he can make sure his family is well covered. So with him sharing all these kind of things and how him sharing as a tip of being a father and also being able to take care of their families and their work and their team in a very good manner, he's able to attract his own audience to it. So now his team has 3 fathers. And then also his team is also coming from different agency and different companies too, because he shared his transformation process from being an MDRT in Prudential for 6 years. And then he joined me in 2021, so he became a COT in that year, and then a TOT last year. So a lot of his Prudential old coworkers was like, what? What did you do? And then like, what makes you like improve so much? So his target was very niche, was very him. And at the same time, no one can replicate it. So last but not least, this guy, Aizen Chen, you know, look at his face. He kind of gives that F-boy vibe. And trust me, he is. And he's a he did his high school and college in UK. So, you know that, coming from those baller family, spend like cash at home. So wealthy family, always good food, always fun places, always clubbing, Lang Kwai Fong, and those kind of things. So, which gives him a very niche market too, because in his friends' eyes, he's a guy who knows all the good stuff. And then he was the guy who only spent their family's money. But now he's able to transform into building his own business instead of asking people to waste money and spend money, he's teaching people how to manage their money. So he has a very niche market because he knows all the wealthy second gen in the town. And he also, his friends are all coming from studying abroad, so they're always clueless about like how to find their own career path locally. So he's able to pitch into that market, and then he was a COT last year. So 1997, yeah. So I think the reason why I'm able to help them in their first 2 years of their career is because I didn't ask them to go out there, search for everyone, sell everyone, pitch everyone. So my team, we never did any cold calls, we never did any road shows. It's because it's not like we are not it's not like because we don't buy this kind of method. It's because I told them that you have to find your market first, and that's the most important one. So if you're able to find their superpower, somehow you're able to make them superstars.